We got to figure out that fade on that lo-fi girl at some point. But welcome to the Ops Sprint today, guys. The Zoom link is shared inside the stage chat. So if you'd like to follow along with all of the updates, that's where you can see everything. All right. So starting off at the top, we've got support. And it looks like Mogi's on stage to give some updates. What's up, Mogi?
Hey, good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Some updates from support. If you were unaware, the funding proposal passed a few days ago, sometime last week, so we're all pretty excited for that, of course. We had a total of 328 support tickets over the past week. The average reply time was 75 minutes, so pretty solid there. The support leaders were currently working on a refresher training for all of the support agents on the newest features of the ShapeShift DAO. That training is going to last approximately 2 weeks, and it's going to start in about a week. We had 55 keep key orders over the past week, and there was around 4,400 help desk article views.
Thanks for
And
joining
yeah,
us, Mogi.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, hope everyone has a good week.
GM. All right. Do we have someone here from the Unified Globalization workstream? All right. Looks like the Smith's raising his hand. Let's get him up here.
Hello, Tyler.
Hey, the Smith. How's it going? GM.
I'm fine. Regarding information and globalization, LPX and Hunt are about to deploy a bound system which will
Oh,
have.
the Smith. It sounds like we're having some issues with connectivity with your microphone.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. Let me check it. Just a moment.
no problemo.
It's better now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So LPX and Hunt are about to deploy a bound system which will have 5 languages available for content translation. So other DAOs like Sushi also use the same bout system, call it layer 3. And we will keep you guys updated about it in a few days. So the next thing is about me. I'm helping Hunt in some of his projects. He's the newest marketing dude acting on globalization projects. So I think it is important that there is this connection between us. So we just set up a channel for both work streams, discuss projects and collaborative efforts and these things. Um, there's some updates by LPX on channel global public feedback, so you guys can check the available resources in our work stream. So that's all for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the Smith. Happy to have you up here, repping the department there. All right. Pcoin, your stage is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Marketing growth is focused on finishing out the bounty infrastructure that we started last week. We'll be presenting that in the meeting at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today, so hope you guys come and join us. But we are going to be drafting social marketing focused bounties and posting those on layer 3. I'll introduce that at 3, another teaser. We are in the process of onboarding Sandy and Ron. Sandy is going to be our DAO journalist. She has been onboarded to Colony, and we are starting to give her some work. So welcome her to the team. And Ron PTT is going to be our videographer, video editor, taking our meetings, putting them online, as well as doing other content such as how-tos and things like that. Finalizing the airdrop ending campaign. Tweet just went out this morning, and we're going to continue poking the email list and continuing to notify users about that, as well as the ending of the rewards campaigns are happening this week. And then there's a few AMAs this week that we're looking forward to covering, as well as the new Olympus DAO bond program.
Sorry about that. Couldn't find my mute button. Thank you, Pete. Now we're on to CMODs. Hunt. Hey, Hunt. How's it going? You there? Hunt, fall asleep? Someone get the man more coffee. Do we have GK? Are you around? Well, I guess I can read the CMODs there. It's right in front of me. So, Hunt, if you get your mic on, cut me off, please. The second recording bot has been added. I know there's Craig, and I can't remember the second name, but there's two bots going on that have been added to calls so we can get better recordings. The radio bots are going. There's Hydra, where you can check out some DJ stuff going on Fridays and Saturdays. So we might be doing more stuff in there. And number 3, it seems I only paid 1 month for Sesh, so it looks like we're going to have to renew the Sesh calendar there to make sure that all of our calendars stay updated. We're trying to work on the update for the next CMOD proposal draft. Member CAPTCHA and verification adjustment might be needed for new people coming into the Discord. Yeah, you can just hide, Hunt. Thanks. And then organizing and consolidating where possible as the work streams expand. So doing the thing that the CMODs do best while they're here, just meeting our needs whenever they get pinged. So thanks, GK. Thanks, Hunt. You guys go way above and beyond for everything. And now we're moving over to product.
Morning, everyone. Chow is out today, so I'm going to do my best to fill in. Big thing we got going on this week in Product Land is Staking V2 is launching tomorrow morning in the mobile app and on fox.shapeshift.com. If you're not familiar with that is, it's the current Fox yield farming program, except for we're extending an additional 4.5 months and funding this new contract with another 15 million plus Fox tokens. So that's very exciting, keeping the incentivization for the Uniswap liquidity pool up there for people to keep adding their Fox and ETH liquidity and having a nice, deep, stable liquidity pool. There's going to be a lot of Yearn stuff going on this week. I know engineering behind the scenes has started talking about that in our new V2 web app version of the platform. They're doing some architectural work, and Chow will be taking the lead on writing the product spec for that. Hopefully, we'll get that completed this week, as well as working with the UX design team on getting the UX for that as well. There'll be some extra little trickiness there, interacting with your vaults and being able to see your position. We're going to be doing some Osmo user testing this week. That's going to be really exciting. Our UX design team does awesome user testing. We always get great insights and probably have to make some tweaks based on what our user feedback is. If you guys were around last week, there was the proposed product roadmap. It is up for vote right now on Boardroom and Snapshot, so please go do that. I'm assuming our CMODs will help promote that throughout this week so we can get that voted and get that locked in so we can continue to plow ahead. Products also be moving a lot of our items from some of the centralized ShapeShift docs into more of the open Notion one. So that's going to continue to happen. This will be everything from UX design assets to requirements to any type of documentation we need to get over for the DAO going forward. And then we got a few product team members that are out this week. As I mentioned, Chow's out today. I will be out tomorrow morning because I'll be on a plane. And then Beard on the UX design side, or Unicorn, is going to be out Monday through Thursday. He is around if we absolutely need him, but he's going to take some rest before the next wave comes. And that's it for product, unless there's any questions.
Thank you, Matt. All right, let's keep it rolling with engineering. Who do we have that's going to hop up here and talk about engineering?
That's me.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, GM, everybody. So our big focus, just like probably you'll notice, if you come to these regularly, you'll start to notice a pattern that engineering mostly mirrors product. farming contract V2 go live is the biggest priority. That will be complete tomorrow morning, will be the last activity for that. So then we're moving into a lot of Web V2 first release planning. So we've had this new open source repo that we started in August to make everything open source and a decentralized infrastructure delivery model. And we've been working on it as other things and other priorities have arose while we've been working on that. So that is going to become the priority once we're done with the contract. The contract V2 stuff is not in Web V2. It's in mobile and in the fox.shapeshift.com page. So we're excited about this. We're going to start doing some, we've been working on pieces of it, like 0x has been incrementally been worked on while we can. The Unchained WebSockets has made a lot of progress, which is needed for balanced charts and history to work in Web V2. And then we're also going to plan out Yearn. Note the product mention of Yearn also. We definitely need that in order for our planning to be able to complete. And then wallet support. We've been making plans for some long-term wallet support, what we're going to do, like our long-term strategy. We're also now going to focus on just some short-term wins to get MetaMask into Web V2 and finish the keep key work for V2, and then make sure that the same native wallet between mobile that's in mobile can be used in Web V2 also. There's a couple different options that we'll be exploring about that. That's our focus for the week. Oh, we've got engineering office hours at 3 on Wednesday. So if you have questions about anything that I just said, that is a great place to come.
Thanks, Josh. Yeah, and engineering office hours are one of the most enjoyable times, other than demos for me. So I'll be there for that. All right, moving on to security, Mr. Nerdhair.
Hey guys, we've got a lot of engineering support stuff we're doing this week. So we're supporting the V2 wallet architecture / migration / all that stuff. As far as engineering goes, that's our primary thing this week. We're also working on our final set of RDP payouts from the centralized entity and developing the necessary scope and procedures documents for the DAO's version once the centralized entity shuts down their program at the end of the month. That sort of ties into the budget proposal. The security budget proposal will include the funding for the responsible disclosure program as well. So that's what's going on with us this week.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Nerdhair. For operations, we are still accepting applications for the operations assistant position. Those interviews should start hopefully within the next 2 weeks. If you've already sent in an application, thank you so much. We're just getting all of our ducks in a row on the back end. So once we do hire someone, we can put them right to work. So just looking to get a little bit more ready before we start that process there. We've got some treasury management organization underway. Operations has been working alongside Willie and Ron PTT has actually been helping us as well with organizing some of the greater views into DAO treasury and all of the different work stream budgets. So hopefully we should have some more insights we can add into all of the treasury management, hopefully all the way up to boardroom at some point in the future. We'll keep you posted on that. We are going to be spinning down the hot wallets for testing funds because we're turning off Anycoin by October 15th. So operations is working with engineering and security to get a new protocol for handling requests for test funds so we can keep the engineers happy and keep all of the funds where they need to be. We've got a POAP art meeting this week with marketing to hopefully get some art generated for all of those coming soon images. And then we've got a POAP bot meeting hopefully later this week so we can get that same bot that's going on in the sushi Discord. They've got a really cool bot you have to interact with to get your POAP out, kind of like a vending machine, and it's way better than any of the other anti-farming solutions that we've seen so far. We're looking to transfer all of our partner communication out of the partner Slack that centralized ShapeShift runs by the end of the month. So if you or your department has some correspondence going on in there with a third-party team that you're working with, and they haven't had an intro to our Discord, and you would like one to be made, I'm happy to do that. Or please intro them and give them the invite in here, and Hunt and GK can help us get a private channel set up for them inside the partner section of our Discord. We just need to spin that down because once the wave goes, we won't have access to that anymore. And then we are looking to set up the operations colony this week so everyone in the operations work stream can get paid come the end of that wave. One note on here I didn't add as well is thinking about doing an operations office hours bi-weekly like everyone else to just chat about the operational goings on of the DAO and of the product. So gonna work just with the CMODs to find a time to schedule that. And we hope that you guys can join in on those as well to get more information about operations. So that's the operations update. Thanks. Let's move on to tokenomics.
GM, everybody. Lots of fun stuff happening in tokenomics yet again this week. Continues to be an exciting section. The airdrop is going to begin deprecating on October 12th and will be fully deprecated by October 22nd. So if you haven't claimed, make sure you do that ASAP. Any unclaimed airdrops are going to be transferred to the DAO on October 23rd. And currently it's looking like it's going to be about 325 million FOX that the DAO will be receiving. It's going to put us in the top 10 DAOs by treasury value, according to DeepDAO. The liquidity mining program, as discussed, round 1 is ending October 14th and round 2 is beginning October 12th. If you want to continue farming and earning rewards, you will need to unstake and restake your LP tokens in this new contract. But it's important to note you do not need to remove liquidity. Just unstake the LP tokens and restake. One of the highlights for this week in tokenomics land is the Fox bonds that are going to be launching on Olympus Pro on October 13th. This can be a major marketing focus for this week, and we're doing 2 AMAs, one with the Olympus community in the ShapeShift Discord and one in the Olympus Discord. Because we are having so many exciting topics for tokenomics, we're going to start doing these bi-weekly office hours. The first one is this Tuesday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So we're going to talk about all of the different tokenomics discussions that are moving through the pipeline and kind of brainstorm together what is the best way to push these all forward and prioritize them, and maybe schedule some conversations with these different projects that we're considering partnering with on the calendar. The Ichi proposal to launch OneFox is live, so please go vote on that. Also, last week, the YAT proposal passed, which is awesome. That includes a $60,000 dev bounty, which will be paid in Fox tokens by the YAT team, as well as an affiliate revenue partnership. One thing I want to mention is that just because this proposal has passed, it does not automatically mean that it's going to be prioritized. Oops, I think the screen got messed up. Thank you. So there's a bounty that exists for this, which is great. But right now, one of the reasons that it's not immediately getting prioritized is that the engineering team is really focused on milestone 1 for this open source web app. Part of the hope to get this out and the reason that it's open source is that we will be less constrained by the engineering work stream's available bandwidth. But right now, there's no way for us to prioritize this YAT integration in the close.
Awesome. Thanks, Willie. Just a couple of quick notes to add on top of that. We've got a product and engineering public call coming up in about 40 minutes. Going to happen here on the stage as well. So please check around on that to see what's going on in the week for product and engineering. And then we've also got a marketing call at 3 Denver time today as well. So lots of cool calls going on today. Stick around and join them if you can. Please make sure that you grab that PO app and scan that in here. And if you didn't get it, you'll be able to get the notes from these posted inside the recorded calls later. So thanks everyone for joining us for the Op Sprint, and make it a good GM.
Thanks, Tyler.